Today I am making anise bread. It's an old family recipe. It was my grandma's. So here's the first thing. I can't show it because I already did it, but you take 1 cup of water, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of anise seed, and you let it soak overnight. Mine has soaked for almost 24 hours, but that's because I am lazy. Next thing we do is we take 1 cup of milk, which is almond milk for me because I don't like dairy. I also think it tastes better in baking. Half a cup of sugar, also 1/4 cup of butter, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And we scald that together in a pot. So now we got our milk, butter, sugar mixture scalding. So now that our milk mixture has scalded a little bit, we take it off the heat and we let it cool down to room temperature. Okay, so now that we have our milk mixture almost cooled down, we will put in some yeast. Yeast here. 4½ teaspoons is how much you need. We've also heated up the aniseed mixture to room temperature before putting the yeast in. And now we just let that stand for 10 minutes. Alright, we've had 10 minutes pass, so now we'll stir this shit. We take this, we pour it in here. Alright, so we got that in there. Now we take our milk mixture and we pour that bitch in there. Now we mix that together. The next thing we do is we add 3 cups of flour. 3 cups of flour in there. And now we beat that. And I'm using my dough hooks. So next we add eggs. Two eggs. And now we beat that in as well. So we also add in 1 teaspoon of lemon rind, which I already did, and now we just stir in flour as we need it. So now we have this knead for about 10 minutes, until it's nice and satiny. So now our dough is sitting in our greased bowl, and we cover this and put it in the oven to rise for an hour and a half. Pro tip, leave your oven light on while it's rising. So now an hour and a half or so has passed, and I've punched down the dough, and now I'm going to divide it into 4 pieces, maybe 5, and roll it out. Okay, so now we just quarter off our dough that we punched down, and cut it into rectangles, and then cut 2 slits in each rectangle. And what we do now is we take our finished piece here, and we put it down on our surface that we've rubbed with shortening, so it can rise a little longer. Now that we've cut them all into little shapes and put them on our flat surface with shortening, we cover them. I use plastic wrap. My mom used tea towels, but I don't really have any. And we let them go for, I did about 45 minutes. My mom's recipe says about an hour. Your discretion, really, however big you want them to be. So now that we have our delicious anise bread rising, we take out our deep fryer and we turn it on and get it all warmed up. If you don't have a deep fryer, you can do it the way my mom used to, which is get a big ass pot, put a bunch of oil in it, and boil it. And now we've put our pieces of anise bread in the basket and we deep fry. Just flip them, and when they're a nice brown, you take them out. I decided to be lazy and I didn't do slits for all of these, so they're mostly just squares, but whatever, it all tastes the same. See, now these are a nice color, so we take them out. Make sure we get all the oil out of there because we don't want to burn ourselves. Alright, and we toss them on the paper towels. Hot oil, so paper towels will absorb the excess oil. While these are on the paper towel and hot, I will be taking my President's Choice sugar and vanilla blend and sprinkling it on top of these. See, now there's nice coating of vanilla sugar on each of these. Because they're still hot from the oil, it'll make the sugar melt on them, and then it's nice and delicious. And that, my friends, is how you make anise bread. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the recipe if you try it for yourself. Stay hungry.